that. Okay, when it comes to laying out the power, guys, everybody should know how to lay out the receptacles and circuit them. That's piece of cake. Then you're going to go to equipment. Mechanical equipment layout is typically dedicated circuit, Matthew. So I want you guys to go to the sheet that I gave you. Everybody got that sheet? Make sure you remember that there are 2 washing machines in the lower level, 2 electrical dryers in the lower level, 1 electrical hot water heaters in each apartment, or for each apartment. We're going to put them in the lower level. 1 gas furnace in each apartment. We're going to have individual air conditioning permanently mounted in a wall. Instead of mounting in a wall, guys, we're going to change it and we're going to throw it on outside like a central air. We're going to do it as central air instead of mounting in a wall. And 1 exhaust fan in the laundry. These are the ones I would like you guys to highlight. These will be dedicated circuit. Everybody's okay with that? Everybody saw that? Then, if you go to the next, one of the documents that I gave you guys to give you the sizes for all these equipments. For example, the ranges are 8 kVA. The water heaters and 1 per apartment, 1 water heater per apartment. Sump pump, I do have a sump pump that I need to put. Dishwasher, garbage disposal, microwave, don't forget the microwave, exhaust fan, laundry fan, furnaces, dryers, washing machines, as well as the AC units. These equipment that you need to pay attention right now when we're placing at least AC units up to this point. When we're laying out these equipments, okay, in a house, make sure these are accounted for when you're done with your power layout and circuiting. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? Good. Make sure that these are accounted for. Now let's go to CAD and see where we're going to put these. Okay. So in CAD, I have my CAD open. Or I will have my CAD open here. I'm going to go open, this is lower level. So it's going to tell me, do you want, okay, a read only? Up. That's what, because you're in it. And continue. Continue. So I opened my friend's math lower level. I want you guys to spend some time. Can you guys see here that laundry room? That laundry room? That room here? Everybody can see it? So for this room, we're going to do the following. If you want to write yourself a note, and the first thing we need to do is we have to have, I have washing machine 1, right? I have washing machine 1 and washing machine 1 and washing machine 2. So what we're going to do, guys, these washing machines are 120. How do I know it's 120? If you guys look at the sheet that I gave you. So let's go to the washing machines. Where's my washing machines? Microwave, washing, dishwasher, washing machines. Can you guys see? It's 1500 volt amp. They're 120. So we're going to do dedicated circuits for these. So the way we're going to show them for dedicated circuits, we're going to show a special, maybe a red one, a special receptacle like this, and dedicated circuit. So that will be circuit number 1 from common panel. So circuit, and you can circuit it any way you shape or form. It's just a circuit in our examples. So this is for washing machine number 1. Washing machine number 2, you're going to have something similar to this again. Circuit number 2, CP, common panel. If I were you, I will make it circuit number 1 and 3, so they can have a dedicated circuit. So each one of these washing machines is going to have a dedicated circuit. 1 circuit. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? We know that. Why 1 circuit says 120? Dryers. The dryers, guys, the same thing. We're going to use a symbol for the dryers. A special receptacle here. We're going to do. I'm going to do it this way. So this will be circuit number, say, 2 and 4, common panel. And the same thing here will be circuit number, let's just say, where are we? 1, 3, 2, 4, let's say 6, 8, common panel. These are all fed from the common panel. Does that make sense? So we have 2 dryers, 2 washing machines. The dryers are 480. How do I know that they're 240? The dryers are 240, guys. If you look at this, I have my dryers right here. My washing machine is here, and my dryers. Can you guys see the voltage 240 right in here? Everybody can see why we got a 240 for the dryers. Okay, so I have my dryers and my washing machines. Any comments, guys? Any questions about the dryers and washing machines? We've got the dryers and the washing machines. Next, I have water heaters. Can you guys see the water heaters that we have? We have a water heater, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 water heaters on this wall. 5 water heaters in this wall. Water heaters, I want you guys to look at the water heater size. So Derek, my friend, if you look at the water heater, the size is, what voltage are we dealing with? 240. Typically, guys, for the water heaters and the dryers, they're 30 amps. They're 30 amps circuit, 30 amps dedicated. So for the water heaters, starting with your water heater right in here, you use this symbol as a disconnect. We need to provide a disconnect by code for them. Each one of them is going to have a disconnect. And then we need to have a circuit. Each one of these circuits will have a neutral, a hot, and a hot, how am I going to say that? And a neutral and a ground. That's how it's going to look, the circuit for it. And this is going to be circuit number, this is water heater number 5. So it's going to be apartment, say 2 and 4 from common panel, or panel 5. We called it panel 5, didn't we? I think we called it panel 5 at the end. So this is going to be P5. Same thing here, guys. And you continue. Here's 1, neutral, hot, hot. This is going to be circuit number 2, 4. And it's going to be from, this is for 4. So this is going to be panel dash 4. And you're going to have 1 for each one of these panels. Can I have thumbs up? How are we going to do these furnaces, guys? This is how all your furnaces, not furnaces, your water heaters are going to be circuited. They're going to be circuited with 2 hots and a neutral and a ground. 2 circuits, 2 and 4. I know, Derek, you already used 2 and 4, right? You might have already used 2 and 4. Give any 2 adjacent numbers, circuit them. The 5 is going to be from panel 5, 4 from panel 4, 3, 2, and 1 from its own particular panel. Does that make sense? The water heaters will be fed from each panel. This one, I'm going to probably should change that one into P5. All these are going to be P5, because that's what we named it instead of timing panel. We called it P5. There you go. P5. And this one will be also P5. Any comments, any questions, guys, about all these dishwasher, washing? Oh, for the dishwasher, guys, the washing machine is, for the washing machine is very easy. It's going to be a ground and a neutral and a hot. That's how they all going to look like. For the dishwasher, for the dryer, it's going to look like this. Here's 1, here's a neutral, here's a hot, and here's a hot. So how many conductors for the dryers you're going to have? You're going to have 3 conductors, hot, 2 hots, neutral, and a ground. 3 conductors plus the ground. 3 conductors plus the ground. Because everybody knows what we're doing. This is going to be my dryer. Why do I know that's going to be 4 wires? The question would be, Matthew say, well, how do you know, Chad, it's going to be 3 wires or 4 wires, whatever? You're going to go, you're supposed to go to the equipment here. Look at your equipment. If your equipment, guys, if your equipment is 120, like this, 120, this will be at least, what do you need? When you put the home run, you need a ground and a neutral, and you need a hot for that 120. For the 240, you need a ground and a hot and a hot, right? For the 240, always. Then ask yourself, does this machine need a neutral? You probably, guys, wouldn't know. A dishwasher, a washing machine need a neutral. It's a 240, so need a neutral. How do I know? Because we wired them. They need a neutral, right? So you put the neutral. Where else 240 we have? 240 AC units. Here's an AC units. AC units, guys, 240. Here's a ground. Now 240 two hots. Does a 240 heater need a neutral? No. How do I know? Because we wire them. You guys have to know it from me. Probably the question would be, if you're in a real project, would you ask, if this is a 240, does it need a neutral or not? That's your first, unless you know, you're going to ask this question. Does it need if it's 240, always ask, does it need a neutral? Did you guys hear me? The question is, does it need, if it's 240, does it need a neutral? It's not always, doesn't always need a neutral. Then if it doesn't, like I'm telling you it doesn't, then you need two hots. What else? Swimming pool, we'll get to it. We have the range. For the range, for example, the range, here's my ground, here's my hot, here's my hot. Now, does the range need a neutral? Yes. How do I know? We wire tons of them. So here's my neutral. Did you guys understand how do you circuit 240 versus 120? That's the concept of circuiting 240, 120. Yes, sir.
So we are going to need 3 different home runs.
For what?
Well, for this. So there's the 120, the one hot and the neutral, and then there's the 240, two hots.
Yes.
Each
Each one of these equipment will have its own home run.
It's just you told me that we only need 2.
For what?
2 home runs for this whole project. 2 types.
No, it'd just be 240 and 120. This is the one with 4, so you get 2 hots and then the neutral.
2 types. I see. For the little.
You said then there's a home run that has 2 hots and a ground. No neutral.
2 hots and ground. So I know CAD-wise, you have this, and you have this, but you don't have this, right? Is that what you're saying in terms of whole CAD? You're talking about CAD.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll model one for you. We'll take one and just call it without the ground. Yep.
Hey, which one's the 240 without the ground?
Without the neutral is this one.
So for AC units?
For AC unit, where's the AC? For the AC units and also for the heaters. Where's my heaters 240?
The stairway heaters?
Water heaters. Water heaters too. The same thing for water heaters, guys. Here, you don't need a hot and a ground. We don't do a neutral with them. What else? Where's stairway heaters? Do you see them? Are they here?
Bottom stairway heater, second from the bottom, 15.
Okay, 15. Yes, thank you. That's why I did highlight it. These guys also, the stairway heaters need a ground and a hot and a hot. These are the only 3 places where you don't need a neutral. How do you know? You basically have to have wired them. Go ahead, Derek.
Is there like a specification for the use just for placement or anything? Not with the receptacle itself, but these.
Yes. Where do you put them? The baseboard heaters, if you guys look at the description here, it says an electrical, where's, gas, individual, air conditioning, 1 gas, hot water heater, dryer, 2 washing machines. Where's the baseboard heater? Baseboard heater is not here. Okay, what we're going to do, it's not here. We're going to put 1 in every stairway. 1 in every stairway.
So just start at the landing.
At the bottom landing.
You know, one at the top landing.
Only 1 at the bottom landing, I'm asking.
Yeah, but you want one at the top landing?
No.
No. Okay.
1 in the whole stairway. Okay? Any comments, guys? Any questions about these? So now, when you come here to your system, so now we size all these. The second thing, there are furnaces here, guys. Can you guys see the furnaces? What I would like you guys to do for the furnaces, each one of these furnaces will have a snap switch like this. Can you guys see that? And you're going to wire the snap switch with a ground, a hot, a neutral, and a hot, and circuit number, I'm going to say 1. And this is this happened to be F4. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, F4. So this is going to be P-4. 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 Any comments, guys? Any questions about the circuiting for the mechanical equipment? Mechanical equipment. All the stuff that I'm telling you, it's right there too in the book. You can look at them. But before you go, guys, and look at them, I want you to understand why we're doing it this way, because of the sizes that we have. I know you have never done a project layout and like this. You're going to pay attention. The book that you have, guys, the sample that we have doesn't have the slashes in it. If you're in doubt, if it's 240, you need 2 hots. Then the neutral. Ask me, Chad, does this need a neutral? Get into the habit of asking. Does this equipment need a neutral if it's 240? If it's 120 and you ask the equipment need a neutral, and it's 120, you lost it. Okay? So here's all your furnaces. So remember, each one of these furnaces is also going to be wired exactly like this. Here's a furnace. Okay, the last thing, guys, you're going to have a receptacle, special receptacle for some pump here. A hot, a neutral, and a ground. Circuit number, I don't know, circuit number 16 from panel -5. Don't forget the receptacle for a sump pump. So these are the equipment in the mechanical room, your equipment in the mechanical room. There's an exhaust fan. There's an exhaust fan, guys. You're going to show a symbol like this and a switch like this, tie them together and come up with a circuit, a hot, a ground, a neutral, and a hot for an exhaust fan. Did you guys see that? For an exhaust fan, you're going to show a symbol like this, exhaust fan right here. You have the symbol. Bring it to a switch. Why switch? Because we turn on and on, exhaust fan on and off. I want to put it right there. It says, yeah, in that room, yep, exhaust fan. There's multiple exhaust fans, some in the bathrooms, and there's one in the laundry. The bathroom ones, we're going to be in the bathroom. The bathroom ones, guys, I suggest for the bathroom ones, you have 2 options. Either you have a combo, a fan light combo, then you show them with the light. Did you guys hear me? For the exhaust fan in the bathroom, 2 options, which I suggest option number 1, to use an exhaust fan / light combo. Then don't worry about it now. It will show up on what? On the lighting system. Or a fan only, then you have to show it here. So we're going to assume it's going to be, I suggest that you use for the bathrooms, a fan light combo, and we'll leave it until we go to lighting. We'll lay it out with lighting. Yes. Thank you.
What do you want us to use for
AC units. Very, very good example. Let's go down here. Here's my AC units. Can you guys see my AC units right here? It says 240, 2 hots, no neutral. Okay? For AC units, 2 hots, no neutral. Before I go, let me take a snapshot of this. Before I let it go. So I can, oh, I didn't take a, wow. I didn't take a snapshot of that. Interesting. Okay, so before any question, guys, about this room before we leave it? Questions about this room before we leave it? The last thing I'm going to show is AC units. For the AC units, guys, I would suggest to do the following. For each unit, put them outside here. The AC units, you need to a box like, look at this, size appropriately. That will be AC. Which side is this side? Is it A2 or unit 4? 1, 2. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that will be unit AC-1, AC-2. Right next to it is a disconnect, and circuit it with a hot, a ground, a hot, and a hot. And every time you have 2 hots, you have 2 circuits. Everybody understand, guys, when you have 2 hots, how many circuits do we have? 2 circuits. So that will be circuit 18, comma, they have to be adjacent evens. 20 P-5. No, this is P-, where are we here? P-2, because it's apartment 2, P-2. So this one for these, and for the other ones, you put them right here. So this will be AC2, one. This is based on the layout. This should be 1 and 4 here. So AC2, oops, AC-2, AC-4. Just because of the layout, guys, if you look at the apartment, how they lay out, this will be AC-1, AC-3. Same thing, disconnect, disconnect, and circuit them. Make sense?
Where do you find the symbol for that AC unit though?
A box. Just draw a box, size it proper. Yeah, a box and put AC inside it or next to it. Yeah. Just a little square. Like if you want size-wise, can you see that little square here, that size-wise? The same size. Okay, any question about the AC units? Karen, everybody's good with placing your AC units? The disconnect symbol is there in CAD. The AC unit symbol, guys, you're going to draw a square, a little square that fits right in here, and call it AC unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool? Matthew, does it make sense? Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you, or one of the last thing, is heaters, baseboard heaters in every stairway. So if you zoom in the bottom level, guys, what I would suggest in the bottom level, I'm going to go zoom into all the whole apartment right in here. Okay, so we got these. Let's go to the apartments. So go to the bottom level, right in here, draw a rectangle, call it heater-1, and feed it from a ground, a hot, and a hot. Oops, not really like this. So we're going to go right here. Okay, it's going to be a ground, hot, hot. And this is going to be circuit number, say, 5 and 7 from coming or from P-5. There's also one right, you guys want to put one right here. And where's the second landing? One right here. One in every stairway at the bottom, assuming the heat will rise, right? The heat will rise. So each one of them is going to be, all of these are fit from which panel? Where are they fit from, guys? From panel, common panel 1. Any comments? All of them are common. Anything in the common place will be common panels.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, including, well, I suppose it just depends on how many separate heaters and then after AC and all of it, so, okay.
So the heaters, so this will be heater 1, this will be a heater-2, this will be a heater-3. Can I get you guys to understand, each one of them, Adam, will have a home run. Each one of them will have its own home run. Dedicated home run. Any question, guys? Any comments? Any questions? For the apartments, guys, the apartments that has door open to the outside also need a receptacle here. Don't forget the receptacle here. Where's my friend Matt? Matt, this apartment and this apartment have a door that opens immediately to the outside. You have to put the receptacle. So you grab this receptacle and tie it to your indoor circuit. That's it, yours. These are receptacles dedicated to each apartment. Cool? And then Chad is asking you guys for 2 receptacles in the front and 2 in the back for general use. For general use, I'm asking you for 2 in the front and 2 in the back. The one in the front, oops, you can put them here, one here, and one here in the front. And in the back, you can put one here and one anywhere you want in this area. These will be circuited together. These will be circuited together to a circuit. These are general use apartment, not code. I'm asking you to put 2 receptacles in the front for holidays and so forth. And each one of them, we can throw these 4 receptacles in 1 circuit or 2 circuits. It's up to you. So I can put these 2 and these 2 on the same circuit.
Those are all GFCI.
GFCI, weatherproof, tamper resistant. So you're going to show them as GFCI. Yep.
So you want 6 receptacles outside.
You want 4 receptacles coming and 2 receptacles for each apartment. 1 for each apartment. 1 for each lower apartment. Yes, 6 receptacles outside. But they're different though. 2 of them are going to be, can you guys see these 2? 1 and 2, these will be fit from each apartment, dedicated to that apartment. The other 2 will be for common use. Now, how are you going to convince the people to do that? Oh, plug in this one, don't plug in the other one.
What panel do you want those to go?
The common ones are panel 5. So here, P-5, here, P-5. Any question, guys, about the mechanical equipment and the common area? Oh, another one for the common area. Can I guys get your attention one more time? For the common area, please drop a receptacle at every landing. Here you go, Adam. Right here, here's one landing. I want a common receptacle here. Here's another landing here. I want a common receptacle. Every landing, drop a receptacle. In the lower level, we have 2 landings. There's one landing here. I want another common receptacle here. These 3 receptacles, look how we circuit them. You don't have to show this, but they will be circuited like this to P-5. These are for the common, and at the top, Matthew, at the top, there will be another 3 receptacles that circuited the same way. And remember, we can put what, 9 receptacles or less on one circuit? 20 amp circuit. Any comments, guys? Any questions? Is this enough information to get you guys to do the layout? If confused, Karen, here's the layout. Matthew's looking at it. An example, please feel free to look at it. But before you guys look at it, because anybody can grab something and draw it, I want you to understand why. If you don't, ask me, why did we do it this way? Your first step, guys, when you get into the design is to be a drafter. You know what a drafter do? You'll give you something and you go draft it. You have no idea what it means for the most part. We want you to go to the next step, is understand why did we do it this way. That's why we give you the sizes. Any comments, any questions? Is this good enough? Yes? Okay.